Hey everyone, Sir Jellybean here, and we are back with Steel Division 2, the Orsha campaign. This is part 22, and we are under attack by the Russian forces down on the kind of centre to the south area. So on the southern front, but quite close to the main river. And as you can see, we have quite a plethora, is the correct word, of forces ready to engage the Russians. So we're just going to have a quick check what they've got. They've got mechanised forces, pretty strong. They're quite weak, those guard rifle there, if they bring them in. They do have access to some tanks there, they're weakened. These T-34s are the flame variant, so they'll be quite risky. They have some arty, they have some anti-aircraft guns, they also have some support mechanised forces, so they're going to have a lot of stuff. We have to be careful here, they are attacking down here. We should be able to bring air support in if it is available. They will not be able to, I don't think, without being attacked. So, they are attacking our Grenadier Regiment. This force has a lot of anti-aircraft guns, which is great, and they do have some packs, and they do have a bit of other random guns as well. We are going to need some artillery. These are 150mm howitzers, and they have access to the really big 220mm and some 105s. They have quite a few supply trucks, so I think we'll bring the massive artillery pieces in. That'd be great. We also have access to some Panzer Grenadiers. We'll bring them in. We have the Stugs, which we will definitely need for sure. The Stugs will be there. I don't think these guys were dug in, I don't believe, I'm not sure, so that's a shame. Might be a meeting engagement, but we will need some air support. So we do have the close support wing, which is still fairly strong. That'd be very useful. And I'll see you in combat in a moment, gentlemen. And here we are in combat, and as you can see, we have everything except our Stug assault guns coming in Phase B. Phase A, then they're coming in Phase B, and they only have a rifle unit, Guards rifle coming in Phase A, and then everything will arise Phase B. They've got tank regiment, rifle regiment, Guards rifle, and rifle. No artillery, no air support. This is going to be very interesting then. So, we could push early and try and do a massive major victory straight away. But what I think would actually be a better option is we just dig in and we take the wave. Because there's enough forces there that they'll probably be able to defend whatever gets disorganised. But we could literally chew through a ridiculous amount of forces here. So we just take the hit, we take the wave. And, oh, defences. Nice, so we did get some defences, that's good. So we've got obviously these buildings here, these will be great for defence. This hill here is also going to be a good position to set up a defensive line. I think we can easily set up some good defences there. This town as well is going to be very difficult for them to push into. I think if we get things in the buildings and we advance straight away into these buildings, we'll be able to set up a massive defence line. So we'll use the trenches. Basically, this hill is going to be our kind of fortified position on this side, as will this hill. So we're going to take advantage and get trenches set up where they can, you know, dissuade the enemy from attacking us. Oh, that didn't let me build there very well. We've got some trenches set up there to defend. We'll also have trenches on anywhere where basically there's an open bit of terrain, because we've got lots of buildings and stuff to defend as well. We'll also get some trenches set up here to defend the roads, because the roads will be the main area to try and move in. And someone's gave me a tip in a lot of episodes, because obviously I'm filming very far ahead. Chuck barbed wire a lot further ahead because it will slow them down in advance. So we're going to just put it to the end of the line and use it to slow the enemy's advance into our territory if we can, which is great. And we'll use it to basically funnel them into the buildings, funnel them into where we want them to attack, not where they want to attack, which is obviously an advantage to us. But we can also set up some secondary defences. Bunker-wise, I want bunkers covering the roads, I want pack guns covering the main entry points into the town. These 37mm, yes, they're very, very light, but they can easily destroy light vehicles and such. So if we set them up there, when they've got these Guards rifle units trying to push forward, they will just pump straight through the vehicles, which is great. Early on, that means they'll not be able to advance with any kind of decent speed, which is exactly what we want. We'll have a few of these guns set up, just pumping rounds away. Well, that's great. Actually, that's not a bad little spot. Get them set up. And we'll basically get pack guns covering the road, so when the Guard rifle come, we'll be able to absolutely smash them. By the time their tanks come, which will be T-34, 76mm armed ones, but they've also got flamethrowers, they will be a threat. But they won't be too much of a threat, simply because, well, they can't actually do that much to us. We will get some packs set up here. We'll just cover this road. And then the actual big guns, the 7.5cm, I want them on the hills where they can actually reach out and do some good kills. So up here, oh, that's actually not a bad spot. If we can get that set up kind of there. Range of it's 1750. But that will cover those around the roads as they come in. We'll be able to do quite a lot of damage there with that. As they come here, we'll have, you know, troops of Panzerfaust and Shreks and stuff to engage. We've got another 75mm. The main road's probably where they're going to push. If we can set up on the position where they can, well, there's a lot of line of sight blockers there. Maybe over here could be quite good. Oh, yeah, that's actually pretty good. We'll get one set up there as well. As they advance, we can engage with them. And I've got these 5 centimeters, these 50 millipacks. One up here would be useful, but they could push in. There's not really good places to set up there, because that's really where a lot of infantry's going to stack up. So just use them to defend the main road and the main push-ins. Over here would probably be quite useful if we can set him up there. He's got a range of 1500 meters. If we can set him up kind of there, looking down on the road, that's not a bad idea. He can do quite a lot of damage as they come in. There's also this big open space which they could push forward from. So we should probably set up some guns, you know, get some set up just covering in case they try and advance. We also have MG42s, which obviously we've got to take advantage of because they're fantastic. These have a range of 1250. Let's get one set up there covering that advance. And we'll also get an MG42 if we can. They sound crazy, but just set up. Yeah, set up. Can we get it in that position there? Like kind of covering that advance over from those buildings, because you can see quite well, basically making the town impossible for them to push. And down here, we want them kind of defending more vulnerable areas. So over here where the pack is set up, we'll get another MG set up as well. There we go. Should be able to rain down death on their infantry. And over here where they try and advance, we'll get another MG straight away out the back, get them engaged. And we'll also get another 37mm pack set up kind of there. We do have some more trenches actually, because that's a trench line I believe, or is that barbed wire? That's a trench. Do we set up barbed wire yet? No, I didn't set up any there because I'm an idiot. I am idiota, that's why. Let's get the barbed wire set up all the way down here, just to try and contain them, trying to make it, you know, more difficult for them to push up to buildings. Basically make it an absolute nightmare. Oh, did that not set them up? That's weird. The hell? It's not placing it. Right, now it's placing it. That was weird, okay. For some reason it was just being a dick. It's just not placing. What? Yeah. Alright, that worked. Maybe I have to just be really slow with it. Okay, one sec. It's just not doing it. What the Christ is going on? I'll try it there where it's not touching any terrain or anything. Alright. It's just been a pain in the ass. You can do it once, I guess. Alright, that's alright. Can it place it there? Yep, it's working now, but after it decided to be a pain in the ass. We'll also get a bit of just a bit of barb there in case they try and push through and flank. They could obviously come straight down this, try and push through there, but I think it'd be risky. Gun pits as well, obviously for some of the pack guns that we can set up. I think if we set one up kind of here, so it can cover the advance in. And then I'm thinking of just setting some packs, like actually kind of near these buildings, ready for the advance, so they're coming straight into just a kill zone. Yeah, we'll probably get another pack set up there as well, defending. And we do have some more trenches, which I'll actually set up. I'm probably going to use this as kind of a hill up here, these hills. These are going to be quite important for my artillery. So I'm just going to set up like a nice trench line there, and then set some barbed wire if I can get it laid down here. I can get some there. Get that set up so it's quite defended. Right, so there's the defences dropped. I think that's all down. I think it should be fine. And we need to defend from left to right. Now we're going to need lots of infantry up here. This Panzer Grenadier regiment's going to be more suited. Deploy without transports. Actually, deploy with transports. And straight away, I want these guys to just go and seize these front buildings. I want this place basically just full of infantry, full of, you know, every single gun that we can get set up. We're going to get as much as possible stacked in these buildings. They've got very little artillery. We've also got Panzer Shreks and Panzer Fausts in the squads. Shrek teams. Go set some of these up. Getting ready to, you know, fight back against enemy armour that's going to try and push. We're also going to need MG42s. We've got that. Need another one as well. MG42. Set them up there. Another MG42. Set them up there. Let's get more Panzer Grenadiers. And basically we're just going to stack up this town. It's going to be armed to hell basically. Yeah, we're just going to make it an absolute kill zone. Kill box basically. And then we'll get some stacked up here as well to cover the flank if they push in. We want good buildings ready for defence. If we get that one there, then we get another MG42. and set him up there. So we'll have loads of coverage from infantry. And then we also want some more Panzer Grenadiers here. As you can see, I'm going quite infantry heavy on this town. But we've got the points to do it, so we might as well. And what we'll do is we'll set these up, defending like against the tree line as well. And this Panzer Grenadier unit, if you want to drop in there, and then we'll get more MG42s. We've got them in this force. And stack them up with the guns to defend. Oh, is that a bad spot? Yeah, that is a bad spot. Yeah, it can rain down a bit of fire, that's fine. And we will need some Grenadier Flora, these command units. Get them set up there. We'll also get another one. I'd like to set him up kind of here. And set him up there. And then we'll actually have the commander as well. Have this force and set him up just in the crossroads. We'll also need some recon, which are going to go and unload around here, and they'll probably move up. So we've got tons of infantry set up there. Those buildings will be quite stacked up. Yeah, we've got, you know, it's going to take a bit for them to clear them out. We'll need infantry down here as well. We'll need a fair chunk of it. Let's get these deployed without transport straight away. Got a couple of squads, or 4 squads set up straight away. And just what we're going to do is set these up with MG42 support and have them just unleashing absolute carnage straight away. And then if we get a couple of MGs set up as well, have them right near the buildings that I want to put them in. Actually, these will probably be great. Set one there, both MGs just straight down the road, kill him. And actually, let's get another MG and set him up there. So we've got a nice field of fire setting up there. We'll also get a Shrek team. We'll set them up kind of. There's a good spot. Set them up there, that'd be fine. And then all along here we'll need infantry as well, just dug in through all these buildings, just so they can't, you know, basically the idea is we can just keep them at bay. Now they're not going to have that much at the start, they're only going to have a rifle regiment, so we'll have time to actually bring in things like artillery and stuff if we need it. But I think we'll be able to cause a lot of damage early on, and then once the T-34s arrive, our Stuga assault guns will be moving up, but by then we'll have anti-tank and packs already in place to engage and kill, basically. Yeah, that's a good spot there. Also, we could do with some MG42s as well, setting up, I think. Yeah, that'd be great. And just have basically everywhere needs a good bit of a machine gun fire and nasty weapons basically set up to defend. So we'll need, I think over here, if they try and advance across there, they're just going to get cut down anyway. Let's get some more MG42s set up. What buildings are good? That one's a good one. So MG42, set up there. There we go. Oh, crap. Oops. And there. And then, where's another one? There's a good building for machine gunning. That's not bad, actually. We'll go straight in there, then we'll get some Panzer Grenadiers set up as well, just to back them up. A few squads, straight out the back. And that way, there's no chance of infantry just pushing straight up with no resistance, basically. That's the idea. Need to make sure that we've got enough forces just to hold them back. There's going to be a lot of, actually going to need a lot of troops up here, I just thought, because this entire town is basically going to be under contact straight away. They're probably going to be quite heavily trying to push in, so if we get troops stacked up quite early, we should be able to lay down quite a lot of firepower, quite a lot of death, which is basically what we need to do. Excuse me. Shrek teams as well. We will get a couple just ready where we need them, because there could be potential armour pushers, so good to have some Shrek supporting. So that line, oh, we're right near the end anyway, so we do need probably a couple of troops. But we're actually going through a lot of these Panzer Grenadiers. We've gone through a lot of the troops actually, very quickly. This does have some troops as well. These have, I believe they have Pioneers. Oh, they've also got Stern Pioneer, which is good. We will need some command units as well, stacked up down here, just to help keep order. Where's that building? There, go there. And then we'll also get one down here and just stack him there. We do have some pack 40s actually, which are pretty good, and we'll stack these up in anti-tank positions in these guns. There you go. And there's some, I believe, down here with nice lines of sight, just to defend as they come across. I think there was another gun pit there as well. So there we go. We got. Oh, I think I used all 3 of them. I think there's some more packs though. Ah, there we go, another pack 40. Yeah, so there's 4 pack 40s set up there. We've got guns, we've got machine guns. We've got tons of infantry set up. We've got some more MG42s, which I think could be useful straight away against the infantry. And it even started stacking up troops in these trenches, really, which is quite funny. We'll get some set up in the trenches. Any more MG42s? There must be some somewhere. There must be some hiding away from me. There's more recon though, I do need some of that, because obviously reconnaissance be important. Put them there and then... Oh, put them in there, return fire only. And then these guys, I do need some recon support somewhere. Actually, put them here. I'll return fire only. And then put these there. Return fire only. Sweet. We've got no air support units. Here's the only place where they could probably sneak some AT up early, some vehicles. I'm just thinking if there's anything early that we can get in that can provide a bit of anti-tank support. I think artillery is going to be useful as well, very, very useful. So I think getting some of these guns set up early is going to be just amazing. I want to make sure they're basically hidden a bit so they can't just get sniped. I think back here they'll be pretty secure, to be fair. They're quite close to the position, but far enough away that they won't get murdered, which is good. I'll stack them in squads of 3. Won't be able to get too much artillery, but enough to actually, make the fight pretty tough. We'll also get the commander of the artillery just here. He can help support. So we've got troops all over the place. They should all be moving into position pretty quick. We've got artillery, we've got troops there, we've got guns, more troops. Most of their stuff's not coming until phase B, so we should be okay. And we'll start the battle. Just need a sip of water. So straight away we're in combat, but they're going to be severely outnumbered. One second, I just thought I'm going to put the artillery all on. Fire it well. They're all on fire it well, aren't they? Yeah. They're all moving around a bit weird, it's a bit strange, but they should all be getting. They're all engaging those troops straight away. These guys are all getting in position. These light guns will just start ripping through these vehicles. As soon as they can, I'll get the rest of the artillery in. That'll come in by truck. We'll stack them up, and we'll also bring some more. We've got air support as well for when the tanks come. So by the time the phase B rolls around, they'll have very little left, probably infantry-wise. A lot of stuff will be coming. Artillery will be set up. Air support will be ready. Look at that. Douche. Just absolutely smashing into them. And the pack's pretty damn good, actually. And the reconnaissance is doing a fantastic job of spotting. I think this recon unit's going to put in return fire, but just push him up to those tree lines. Push him up to the identifiers so you can see. There we go. Enemy sniper's already down. Artillery's just kicking the crap out of them, which is glorious. And just bring... Where's the rest of the artillery? Or the 15cm artillery anyway. Unload it position, put them there. Brilliant. What we'll actually do, we'll start bringing things like support in, supply trucks, because we will need these supply trucks, absolutely. And we'll start stacking these up ready. Oh, packs under attack, really? Oh, you know what we can bring? Do we have some air support? Air support. Air recon. Get them straight in, come on. We'll take some hits, maybe. Oh, they killed the recon squad, so they are coming a bit close. We may have to get some just set up there. That was a bit annoying. We do need to get some recon eventually up there. We've got tons of troops stacked up here, though. Tons of forces ready to engage. We've also got some fallback troops. Mortars are doing a little bit of damage, which is nasty, but the artillery should be starting to engage. Oh, here it comes. Air recon's inbound. And once again, more artillery can start coming in. I'm going to bring the big guns in. We've got these are 105s and these are 220s. So the 220s are also... Actually, I'm going to bring the 220s... I'm going to bring them over here. I'll have them unload at position. Now I have some more artillery available by the looks of it. 305mm howitzers, holy Christ. Well, what we'll do, we'll unload them there and we'll split them up a bit so we've got nice. And there we go, air recon spotting the targets, so they're going to start getting smashed. And they're just getting pinned down, they're making no progress. They're getting pushed back. We could potentially push up and just completely annihilate the left flank. so they can't come in. It's a pretty good option, actually. What we'll do is then we'll send these Panzer Grenadier forces up just to go. I know there's not much recon, but we can bring the recon plane over. If we can shut down the left side so their armour has to come basically from the main roads, we funnel them into basically a death trap, which is fantastic. So I may do that, funnel them in, just so we can. And then what we're going to do, just slow down again, we've got more arty. Where's the artillery? Where's he gone? Oh, is that the artillery regiment? Didn't bring them all in, did I? Or maybe there's only one gun of it. Maybe, yeah, that's fair enough. Supply truck, get one there. Oh, where are they coming in? They're coming in there. And what we'll start bringing in, we do have more, like things like mortars will actually be pretty useful. So we'll start unload at position, and we'll bring lots of, where's Panzer Grenadier Regiment? Bring loads of mortars in at, similar time. Start bringing mortars in to start smashing targets. Basically cause chaos early on, kill lots of them, make absolute hell on earth. And down here, these aren't going to make any progress. They've got no armour, no artillery support. So for the next 6 odd minutes, we can just stack forces, keep pushing. Looks like something might be coming this way. Ooh, risky. Risky bisky. There could be infantry pushing. All pushed together. Not, you are being covered anyway. Bit risky, but I do like it. He's under attack by mortars, I think, but he's not getting far. Looks like the artillery's dead. Are there any more recon in? No, it's all heavy support now, heavy rear support. And what we'll do is we'll bring these command units to make the artillery a bit better. Always good. And there's only one gun there, but that'll be fine. We've also got is there any more anti-tank guns or anything? We'll start bringing some air support in, I think. And there we go, they are kicking arse and taking names, I can respect that. We're going to advance forward, and what we'll do, I'm going to bring both of the air support in, so then they'll be available just to engage as these push forward. Oh, that's not good. Try and engage that if you can. They're very close, but oh, smash them, kill it, fantastic. Wanting to hunt and kill, and what we're going to do is just cut off this side and then advance left. I think that's a good idea. Bunker's under attack, but the artillery is going to be there soon enough. We have more mortars coming in, which is great. We can start stacking them up at different positions. We'll get some over here ready for when the tanks and the infantry come. Now, need an undeployment location. Well, there's not many mortars there though, that's a shame. And then we'll undeploy at location, squad of 3. And do we have any supply trucks on the Panzer Grenadiers? These actually do have some, so we'll get some supply trucks there. These have supply trucks as well, we'll get them there for the mortars. Put these on fire at will. Brilliant. You're on fire at will. Fire at will, fire at will. And these ones are still heading up. These are the big guns. These are the big lads. And another supply truck as well. Let's just bring them up here because these are tearing through supplies, which I can respect. They're getting smashed, and it looks like this side's almost done, which is fantastic. Air support's ready. Just be ready. I think actually we might as well just bomb these infantry while they're there. Just completely take them out. I do want their forces to keep attacking though. I want them to bring the tanks. I want them to take hits and losses. That's part of the plan. What we'll do is get 2 more Shrek teams up here just in case they push. I'm very paranoid of the enemy armour actually getting up and getting in our face, especially with the flamethrowers. So if we can get quite a few Shrek teams set up, there's a lot of Panzer Shreks as well, which I really do like. And we'll get some up here as well, and we'll stack them up when we need them. And there is some mortars, and we'll stack these up here. We can't get any more though at the moment, it's fine. Enemy destroyed, good stuff. And they've just killed those infantry, that's brilliant. And we're just going to keep advancing into these positions. Looks like they're trying to push back a bit. What we'll do is we'll push you up. If you push up that way, you can push back a bit. And so can you. And then we can completely neutralise their... Like, it shows you where the arrows are, but if they've got no arrows to come in, and they've got nowhere to bring the armour on this side, it funnels them into the kill zones, which is basically the entire plan. These should all be on fire. Oh, my bad. Rander's keeping control. Good stuff. He's not taking it yet. He's getting there. These guys only need to be on return fire at the point. We don't need to have them engage everything. You just want to move there. Or hunt to location, should I say. If you want to hunt to there for a bit. Finish it off, finish it off. No, I want to take it all, take it all. Completely take all the territory so they can't have it back. And artillery is doing the job. Pack's under attack slightly, but don't worry, these mortars are about to set up these guns as well. Fire it well, fire it well. Fire it well. Cool. Unload at location. There we go, get 4 of them. Do you have any more supplies from these forces? The artillery battery, we've got to kind of save them for the artillery, unfortunately. So the mortars may run dry a bit. Oh, these have some though. Oh, these are the artillery. I'm an idiot. Phase B is coming though, so those T-34s will be on the way, but that's it. They can no longer deploy there, which is great. So if we get these infantry up there, we should be fine. No, they're going to try and come that way. I'm pretty sure they can't deploy if we take all of it. Right, go there. No, they shouldn't be able to bring anything in, because we have the complete front line taken. I think that's how it works anyway. If it doesn't, they're probably going to die. But they're not going to get very far. Shrek teams, you know, hunting to there. Shrek teams, hunting to there. Oh my god, it's just a massacre. This MG is getting smashed a bit, but nothing major. Is there any more artillery to bring in? Any more mortars? There is more packs actually. One sec, let's just slow it down. I would like you to bring a... If we unload at location there. Yep. And if you unload one, kind of up there maybe. Yeah, bring another one up there. Is there any more packs or anything? Or just bring loads of air support now. Oh, these are more ground attack craft. I want bombers. Yeah, more bombers would be great for when the T-34s arrive. I want them dead. Oh, that has been like retaken. All right, that's strange. I didn't think they could do that. These may have to push back. Well, you know what? Just keep them in the forest. Keep them in the forest, and they've got Panzer Shreks and Panzer Faust, so if they want to push, they can try. They've not made any progress so far, so it's going to be pretty brutal. And what we'll do is we'll bring a lot of bombers. These bombers are going to be ready to just cause chaos. As the T-34s arrive, that's the only real thing they've got. I think they have no artillery coming either, so they're at our mercy for just getting smashed into pieces. Holy Christ, it is getting a bit brutal down there. Artillery's just smashing away. How's the supplies looking down artillery? Oh, a little bit thin, a little bit thin. The artillery's going to get priority on supplies, unfortunately. Like, I know it's harsh on the mortars, but these guns are doing a lot of work, as are these big guns, but these will probably pee through the ammo as well. He's also chewing through quite a bit of ammo, I'm sure. But they're all okay. And soon we'll also might start saving some points for the stew guns. Oh, these are actually being pinned, which is a pain in the ass. You need to just stay there, keep hunting. Phase B is now begun, so here comes the tanks. Just be ready. What we'll do is we'll bring... start smashing these T-34s straight away. We'll cause chaos. As soon as they aren't, we'll start getting the planes in, ready to engage. Bring everything, because they've got no anti-air by the looks of it, so we can basically cause mayhem on the T-34s. And what we'll do, we need Stoogies, Stoogies, and we'll start bringing some of these up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's the leader, bring him in. And where's the other Stoogies come in? Stoog 3G. And we'll bring these up. Bring these up to here. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3 there. And the Stoogs are coming. There we come. Come and hit these. Come and hit these tanks, please. Start smashing. AT is going to start hitting RT. Holy Christ! They're out on top. Faust them! Faust them! Faust them! Do it! Time to Faust! Faust them! Damn it! If you can hunt to location, that's not gone well. If you, oh, there is one plane in mission. Try and bomb that. Yeah, they've been killed. There's another flame tank. If you can see it, time to kill it. Time to kill it. Oh, are you busy? Hit these flame tanks. Let's do it. Anywhere where flame tanks appear, you must destroy them, because they are the enemy. One sec. Let's just go steady a sec. Let's bring more bombers in. Bombers are good. Bombers kill things. Ground attack planes also do stuff. More bombs. Let's get them in. And let's bring them in. Right, we've got more bombers, more ground attack planes. Ground attack planes are coming in to engage. Bombers are also coming in now. Got more tanks. Where's that Panzer Grenadier destroyed? Ah, over here. Okay. So right there, they're coming into the kill zone. Artillery's hitting. He's on fire at will. I think they are. Just pausing a second, need a sip of water, my bad. Oh, thank God. I was choking to death. Stews are on the way. They're taking heavy losses though. Mortars are hitting, artillery's hitting. I think those tanks are dead, which is great. Just get close, ready for them to attack. Where's the recon plane, by the way? Get over there. We need it. We need reconnaissance. Oh my God. I think the packs and forces are smashing the crap out of them. We have more air support come in. Let's do it. Bring it all in. Bring it all in. Let's just be ready to absolutely bomb the crap out of this armour. We'll show them what happens when you bring tanks with no support. They should be attacking these. Let's hit these tanks. These tanks are actually getting smacked to crap, man. This is pretty brutal. But the Stoogies are in now. 3 minutes till a major defeat. They might try and push up here, but we've got Shreks. When they come close, this could be awesome. Shrek team, are you ready? Are you ready? You've got a range of like 200 meters. He's actually going round where the Shrek would be. That's a pain in the ass. One of these planes needs to really go and attack him because I don't want him to attack the village so much. No line of sight. Well, get over here, you idiot. Go for it. Go for it, quick. Bomb him. These do have anti-tank supporting them. OT's destroyed. Come on, go for it. I want to see this in close quarters. I want to see this flame tank get absolutely wrecked. OT 34, gonna die. Whoa! Absolutely shredded. Let's bring some more air support. Let's get it all in. They are armed with some pretty heavy guns as well. So the bomber, if you want to come in and do that, we're going to get air support on these machine guns, air support on these infantry, and some air support on these mortars. Let's do it. The artillery is just absolutely hammering the crap out of them though. This is glorious. I think we only lost a couple of the troops because they did that ballsy attack. I think they've all died. That was stupid of me. I'll never learn. I might do one day actually. These tanks are coming up. We do have Shrek teams around here. I think what this Shrek team could actually do with come in maybe there, just ready in case they come down the main road. We have more Stoogs available actually. If we can get these are the these are pretty chunky. If we start bringing, we bring a couple down. Start bringing a couple of Stoogs down to defend the main road. The artillery is hitting them. More bombers are inbound. Yeah, but they're losing a lot of stuff. These T-34s were basically dead by the end of this, and now they're coming into the pack gun range. Holy Christ! They're just getting shredded. Pack 40s do a lot of damage to. They're not T-34 85s. They're a lot lighter, and they just haven't got the ability to survive it. There is a sniper there, which has been a pain in the ass. Start engaging if you can. Kill the snipers, kill them all. And we've got more mortars and bombers coming in. Let's bring them in, let's take out the mortars. Can you engage? If you can engage, do it. We've got another bomber, bring him in. And there we go. I don't think we're going to need the rest of the stuff. It's going to be a pretty easy win. We're actually going to speed it up a bit. The Stoogs are they actually there? The Stoogs are there. Nice to see the Stoogs on the field finally. And they've got quite nice range from there. If we just move these guys up forward, ready to support. Liverpool Blitz got destroyed. Oh, they must have hit. That's a pain in the ass. That's from the mortars. Let's just bring what's left in for the kill. Try and take out the guns and stuff. But they've lost a hell of a lot. They've gained no territory. It's a major defeat. And there we go. It's all over for them. There's no need to bring anything else, and it's not going to arrive in time. We did lose a 120mm mortar, which is a shame. That might be counter battery fire. Oh, we also lost a MG42. They made a bit of progress, but they didn't make enough. But, oh, we lost the mortar as well. That must have been for the field guns. But major victory, completely smashed them. Yeah, they lost a lot. They lost a hell of a lot. I'll see you in the casualty screen in a moment, gentlemen. And here we are at the casualty screen, and my God. So we lost a recon, 2 supply trucks for Spain, MG42, 2 120 mortars, 1 81mm, and 3 Panzer Grenadier squads. That was my own fault, the P3 Panzers. They lost 19 T-34s and 3 Commander ones. They lost mortars. tons of infantry. They lost snipers, they lost machine guns, they lost loads of infantry. They lost a hell of a lot of stuff for zero progress. And there we go, we'll finish it there. Or we'll finish that character screen. And they're all disorganised, which means when we push, if we push against them now, they're going to have a lot less options for support. We could actually push in there and probably have a good chance. But that has been an absolute blow to them. That was a really bad assault. They should have gone with air support, or at least brought the artillery. They might have been able to do some... They should have moved things up better, basically. The AI chose to go with everything in phase B, and it allowed me to basically just set up and spend my time bringing all my forces in, which is not what they want. They might try and push the centre, but we do have some big lads coming in the centre. Their armour looks like it's actually going away. We've seen some stuff move up north. Oh, they're getting close, but with no support, that's risky. And that is a massive conga line of vehicles and mechanised and stuff. They look like they're getting ready for an assault, and they haven't. So we're now officially almost halfway through the campaign. And the lines aren't looking great for them. They've dug in, or they've tried. And yeah, we've got some lone units up here with very little options for support. We could come up and do some absolute chaos. Do they have any air support set up? Don't think they have any air support rings set up for defence, which is not good for them. And in the south, it's looking pretty grim. Actually, they brought some fresh units down, which fair enough to them. They've even relocated their anti-aircraft guns, but it's definitely turning in our favour, and we have even more reinforcement points. I think we might do that now. We could bring some air support, but I'm thinking we do have a massive reserve force there, and there's a massive Panzer Grenadier force as well, which would be useful. There's also some big infantry divisions we could bring in. There's the Sturm division with more assault guns. Oh, and what else do you get? You get the Pioneer Battalion. And that is a hell of a lot. That is a hell of a lot. That is, oh my god! Look how many tanks. So this is the support battalion. They can only come in basically on this line. I think that's what's going to be done. And holy crap! So we can only bring one in. Can't we? Yeah, we haven't got enough points. That's fine, mate. Go away, go away. Yeah, we don't want reinforcements to stay away. So we've got this massive assault force of assault guns, Stu 42s, but then it comes with Panzer II Lukes, 13 of them there with a command unit. So this is like a recon force. You've got these are what are these? Sturm Pioneer and Pioneer. So it's a Pioneer force with loads of Pioneers, which is cool. And you've also got this like assault battalion with mortars, assault troops with MP44s, and some big heavy guns as well, and some support weapons and anti-aircraft. So that's massive defences. They will be very useful actually. I think we'll probably move the assault pioneers up, and the tank force. I don't think we can move them. You know what? Actually, we've got enough armour there in the middle. I think we're actually going to move them to. We've got these forces coming down here, these tank destroyers to support. They're quite light. They're actually going to go straight down south because they're pretty badly damaged. This assault force to go down south to reinforce them. Now I'm thinking, do we send these southwards with the armour where there's no armour resistance down here? We could use them to push the south. Because in the north they also are lacking armour. But we do have the Nashorns ready to come up and might move them up, just keep sending the Nashorns further. I think we'll bring these down to the south because there's not really any armour down here. We do have some light stuff, obviously, down here. But they would be able to help us push them back up to the river. And that should be quite an effective strategy. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the episode. I certainly did. And thanks for watching, everyone. And you guys have a fantastic evening.